just arrived at Clapham Junction where I'm changing to go over to Hampton Court, 2 more trains to get. It's currently about 8:15, so hoping to start the walk about 9 o'clock. Just waiting to meet a friend here now. Hey, so just arrived at Surbiton, which is the last change station down to Hampton Court. For those of you that are sad like me and watch Harry Potter, this is the station in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince where Dumbledore picks up Harry, where he's chatting up that girl in the cafe. So yeah, very uninteresting or interesting fact depending on how much you like Harry Potter. So here we are at the Hampton Court Palace Gardens. You can see properly. I had to put my hat on because the sign is so low and I forgot my sunglasses. So forgive that. So we're just arriving into Kingston. There's the big John Lewis, where Mum used to work for 20 odd years. We've got to cross here in order to stay on the Thames path. And I now need a toilet stop. And we're at the 4.2 kilometre mark. That was recorded.
I was fit when I was younger, I'm saying.
So we've just done a toilet stop, which doesn't bode well given we were 4 kilometres in at John Lewis. So thank you, John Lewis Kingston, for letting us use your toilets for free. Although
I bought water, so,
so technically we paid for it.
Well, exactly, I don't feel so bad.
So now we are back onto the Thames path and off to Richmond, I guess. Probably the next significant stop.
Yep,
so
way to Richmond. We're going to
see
meet
you. Oh, yes. So we're just coming up to change at Teddington Lock, so we can miss the ham pumps or something, whatever it's called. So we are 7.6 kilometres in, so still quite a way to go. Right, here we go. Some actual steps. So that's quite pretty. Lots of roads today, runners, cyclists. Although you thought in this part of London people would be a bit politer. The walkers are okay, but the cyclists are definitely 50-50. There you go. As a cyclist, I can say that. And there we go. Over to the north side. Or is it the south side? I'm not actually sure what side we're on.
We're heading north.
North side, there we go. No, we're heading north. Yeah. Right, see you in a bit. So we've just reached kilometre 10. We're just in Twickenham, we're just coming up on the high street.
Yes, mildly less scenic than one was hoping for.
Yeah, probably a bit noisy. But we're just going to try and find a place to turn off, slightly off the path route we were hoping for. What was I hoping for? It was mapped. This is not what we were hoping for. Yeah, so just about to walk past where I used to work for my first full-time job. But it's not the same place anymore, so let's see what it is. If we do walk past it, that is. So we're in Twickenham, and if you can see right down there, there's a Lloyd's bank building sign. That used to be where I worked, but it wasn't Lloyd's, it was a Going Places for anybody that knows what Going Places is. And there was also a Going Places just up here, and if you can see in between where the Tesco and the Poundland is, can't see what that is right now, that was where another one I used to work at, and the Poundland used to be a Woolworths. I used to love my pick and mix from my Woolworths. There you go, a very boring fact. Finally back on the river. Got my prep bar, a little snack. The birds are going crazy, like an Alfred Hitchcock movie. I don't know, do we? Now's the time. See what the sign says.
It says you can do both. Goes one more way around the river.
So we're just coming into Richmond where we're meeting Tim. We're going to do a quick stop off and try and find some sustenance that we can have at some point. Although I have already eaten, that's just because I'm greedy. And yeah, so far, Tony will kill me for saying this. No rain.
Do not bring on the wrath of the gods.
No rain. So happy, but very muddy.
No.
Yeah. Right, so now Richmond, another milestone in my childhood journey reliving. I can see the cinema, where I had my first gay date. Amazing. Yeah, so it's not too bad. Only another 25 odd kilometres to go, if we make it that far. Another one of my mum's ex-places. I think this was a Dickens and Jones previously, so there you go. Not that you're really interested where my mum worked, but there you go. Just got my lunch from Brett. Got a chicken avocado sandwich and another nut bar, this time with caramel because I fancy something sweet. Right, so we're 15 clicks in, we're just walking past Q, which is down there somewhere. I have just forgotten to restart my watch, so I've lost 1.5 kilometres. Never mind.
It's fine, I'm tracking it, it's all good.
We'll focus on Tony's instead. So what time is it? It's 11:45. So probably in the next half hour or so, I might need some of that sandwich.
57 seconds.
Ignore that. See you in a bit.
And so if I don't stare directly ahead, I will fall down.
So keep staring at me.
So this is not good for me. Stop him with it. Plus, I'm not really entirely sure how I'm going to get down again. Not very gracefully.
Boys are on the wall because they've got trainers on. Luckily I've got my new walk-in Salomons, Goretex 4s, and they are working very well.
It's like this massive. Oh,
You carry on.
Oh, okay. Apparently, there's a massive pipe that goes over the station. You can see it if you go to Stone Square Station, and it's channeling water.
Oh yeah, it's one of the hidden rivers of London.
Oh yeah. River, yeah.
Yeah, there's another one between King's Cross and Farringdon, I think it is.
Right.
There's another big bit of trunking that I think it carries the fleet, maybe.
So there's some interesting facts that aren't about this walk. Because we were just talking about train lines, because we went underneath an underground train, which was a bit bizarre. So Richard Q, 20 kilometres in. Feet are starting to get a bit tired now. Time for food for me, I think, and we're ordering food.
I tried my lunch.
And I think Tim's in his.
I joined late.
So you're in your 8th kilometre now, maybe?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So let's see how long we actually go. So we're at 25 kilometres, Hammersmith Bridge, which is a little bit
surprisingly low. And I mean, I don't have to duck, I'm 5'7", but these guys do.
feet are feeling, not swearing, bloody awful. But that's the whole point of doing this, getting ready for the 106k. So yeah, probably about another 10 or so to go. Starting to get into more of the rural part of the Thames now. Not rural, that's the wrong word. Urban.
Yeah.
See how tired I am.
So if anyone's thinking about doing this, just be prepared. The 5 kilometres after Richmond as you go past Kew, really boring.
Yeah,
So bring some music.
really boring. Or better company. Jokes.
Well, all that.
Right, off, because I can't be bothered to carry this anymore. So we are at what, 30 kilometres? 30 kilometres in. We've just got into the start of Wandsworth. and we are trying to find a way around the Thames Bath because you have to go off a little bit. Feet are feeling worse, but I'm just going to power through now and then pay for it tomorrow. Taste.
Just on your face.
I'm going to cut that from the video.
No, don't. I got evidence that he offered it.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Oh my days.
We're 35 kilometres in and slightly delirious. Tim's been obsessing over Nando's on his phone for about 40 minutes.
True story.
True story.
They sell chicken, Tim.
He's been calculating how long it's going to take him to get home and when he should place his order for the peak efficiency of arrival.
Exactly.
I think we're all having Nando's for now. Right, yeah, so we're 35 kilometres in. Not much longer left, maybe another 40 minutes or so of walking. But we will all be starting to break off at different points soon as we make our various ways home. Yeah, it's been a good day, we've had good weather, and it's been a good realisation of how much more training we're going to need to do to get ready for this ultra challenge walk on the Isle of Wight next May. So yeah, we'll have to find some more routes. If you know of any, let me know. Tony's leaving us at kilometre
35.
We're about finishing at Battersea now, so yeah, it's been a good day, thank you.
I just got to do a couple of kilometres to get home.
Yeah.
I need to live closer.
See you later.
Ciao. Take care, guys.
Bye. So I've just got home, done about 37.5 kilometres in total. Yeah, my feet are absolutely knackered and hopefully go for a quick bath just to try and soothe the muscles. Worn in my new shoes today, as you can see, nice and dirty. It's a good walk.